And the Falcons are going to go for it on fourth down. A year ago, they converted 67%. Dropping to throw. Penix under pressure. Penix running to his left. He's going to dive. Did he get the first down? I don't know. If he's out of bounds, he is. The Bucs will take over. Penix dove for the marker, and he was short sliding around the 2. Now the officials are going to get together and talk it over. Remember, Raheem Morris does have challenges available. He's won 2 already. And he is right down where the
running on the field is fumble. Covered by the defense. First down.
Wow. So he fumbled the ball. I thought he fumbled out of bounds. Well, Land Clark says the fumble recovered by the Bucs, and there apparently is not going to be a challenge. Penix was scrambling to his left, rolling out. And the crowd reacts to the replay on the big Jumbotron here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Right now it's 17-13 Bucs by 4 with 2:54 to go. This is the Buccaneers Radio Network.
Huge situation here with 2:54 to go. A replay review in progress for Land Clark. All right, they first ruled, Gene, that it was a fumble recovered by the Bucs. Antoine Winfield in the end zone. They switched and said, okay, the ruling on the field is he's down by contact. The Penix, the quarterback, at the 2, which I'm right here, Gene, on the 2-yard line. He's clearly short of the first down if that call stands. The interesting thing is Raheem Morris should have had to challenge this because it's not a scoring play, it's not a turnover, and yet they came over here to review it. Surely he would challenge. He just didn't have to do it with 2:54 to go in the game. Interesting, both offenses are on the field here. Both are lobbying for the call. Todd Bowles in front of me is lobbying with 2 of the referees that Penix is down. Again, on the replay, Gene, it looks like he's stretching the ball out after contact. So what are they going to come up with? Because if he's short of the 1-yard line, it's Buccaneer ball. Back upstairs.
Yeah, and we've seen several angles here in the booth. They're showing him on the Jumbotron here in the stadium as well. But it looks like his arm is down. Here's Land Clark.
After reviewing the play, the ruling is the quarterback was diving, gave himself up, and down beyond the first down marker. First down.
I'm going to watch in the replay. I'm not sure why Penix dives forward, and I'm not sure why Savassier Dennis completely avoided him rather than trying to at least guide him out of bounds.
Please reset to 256.
Well, the Falcons have won 2 challenges and 1 replay review, and they knock on the Buccaneer door at the Tampa Bay 1. And it is first down and goal in a 4-point ball game. Buccaneers 17, Falcons 13. Opening day Sunday in the National Football League. It's been a close one the entire game. Bucs led by 7, 17-10. Midway through the third quarter, the Falcons got a field goal in the closing seconds of the third quarter, and now they knock on the Buccaneer door. First down and goal from about a half a yard away. Quarterback Penix under center. Nuzzled the center at snap to hand the ball off. They'll run a convoy with Robinson outside. He's stopped for a loss at the 3-yard line. Bijan Robinson trying to use that outside speed to get around the left corner. And he's dropped by Zion McCullum at the 4-yard line. Timeout, Tampa Bay. 2:32 to go. That's a huge play by Zion McCullum.
Yeah, they lost 3 yards on that. That was well done. So the Bucs packed the box on the defense. They had everybody up at the line of scrimmage. So Atlanta tried to run a sweep around the outside, but it was well played by the defense.
Well, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get a huge play on first down from the 1-yard line. Zion McCullum stops Bijan Robinson for a 3-yard loss. The club Sitco catch of the game, well, the first ever NFL touchdown grab by Emeka Egbuka gave the Tampa Bay Buccaneers their first lead at 10-7. That came in the second quarter with 6:53 to go. Egbuka has his first career touchdown. That's your Club Sitco catch of the game. Download the Club Sitco app now and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Let's see if the Buccaneer defense can do their thing 3 more times and get out of here with a win. We're up 17-13, 2:35 to go. Tampa Bay has 1 timeout remaining. The Falcons have all 3 of their timeouts. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have A made 48-yard field goal, and then a missed from 44 by Chase McLaughlin, who did not miss one from that length last year. Pistol formation now has been successful for the Falcons. From the 4-yard line, moving right, trailing 4. Penix at quarterback, sends Pitts in motion to the right, takes the snap, chest high, throws a pass toward the end zone, caught ball.
No drop.
It dropped, I beg your pardon. Incomplete pass. Receiver had it in his mitts in the end zone. Drake London, generally a sure-handed catch maker, is incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd down and goal.
It's just like a little hitch. He spins around, and Jamel Dean gets his right hand in there and knocks the ball away.
Jamel Dean, with his left hand, I think had a lot to do with that incomplete pass. Penix throws a dart a little low, and London could not dig it out on the right quarter of the end zone. It is 3rd down and goal from the 4-yard line. Shotgun look now. Bijan Robinson on the left hip of Michael Penix, second-year starting quarterback for the Falcons. In motion, Ray McLeod. Snap belt high, looking, throws a pass, end zone, caught ball, touchdown Drake London. And we have 2 minutes, 28 seconds. Did it hit the ground? It's incomplete.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
And they were pointing from the inside.
Ruling on the field is incomplete pass. 4th down.
Well, London's not beefing. It looked like he caught it right.
Jamel Dean stripped it from him. He laid out to make the catch. And Jamel Dean got it to come out of his hands. And Winfield immediately started signaling to the ref that it's incomplete.
Incomplete pass on 3rd down and goal. Now it's 4th down and goal. Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense.
It looks like Raheem's going to challenge this one. So you should have had to use this already.
He's got the red flag. He walks down to the side judge. Yeah, because he didn't have to challenge when the play was reviewed earlier. You hear the crowd reacting every time they run the replay on the big jumbotrons here, and there are huge jumbotrons here.
Even after he hit the ground, he's still trying to grab it between his knees.
Yeah. Well, Land Clark, referee, is over talking, and
The ruling on the previous play of incomplete pass is being challenged by Atlanta and is under review.
if he wins another challenge, I'll give him a piece of that Powerball thing from last night. My goodness, 3rd time Raheem Morris has challenged his whole team. He got his coaching career start in the NFL with the Buccaneers as a secondary coach. Then he was the head coach when John Gruden was let go. And TJ Reeves, you're on this side of the field, but what do you see?
We have we had some officiating class here in this 4th quarter with all the different calls?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the situation. He obviously still had a challenge left because he got the first 2 right. So now he's challenging again, and here we go again from about 15 minutes ago. Drake London does not survive the ground. He's going to the ground, the ball hits the ground, and he's juggling it. This should be incomplete. Yeah. And so now the question becomes, if it's 4th and goal at the 4, Gene, what do you do? Because you could still kick a field goal with the 2-minute warning and 2 timeouts left to get the ball back and win the game maybe with a field goal. Or do you go for it from 4 yards out? We got a lot going on. The first key is, are they going to overturn their call again for the 3rd time on this drive and say touchdown, which would be wild.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 17, Atlanta Falcons 13. A touchdown would give the Falcons a 20-17 lead, and we have 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. Now that's assuming the point after touchdown is made, but from the replay angle that I see here, David, the ball touches the ground before he comes down with it.
And he has it almost trapped between his knees. He's fighting for it the whole way down, so he never has clear possession when he's in the end zone.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Incomplete pass, 4th down.
No, the Buccaneers are going to take over, are we?
No, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's 4th down now, okay.
Timeout Atlanta, they're 1st and a half.
Yeah, you lose the challenge, you use the timeout. So it's now 4th down and goal from the 4-yard line. Far side hash. The ball just touching the chalk on that hash mark at the 4-yard line. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, could we stop the Falcons? They swept us a year ago. They've won 4 of the last 5. Bucs have won 6 of the last 10. The series edge belongs to the home-standing Falcons by 1. And the Falcons will attempt 4th down and goal from the 4. to answer TJ's point. You get a field goal to try to get the ball back. They're going to go for the touchdown right now. Robinson is the setback. Left hip of Michael Penix, second-year quarterback. Starts moving backwards. The ball is not snapped. Nobody flinched to the line of scrimmage. Here is the snap. Here comes some heat. Penix looking, gets under pressure. Those pass. Far sideline. Incomplete pass. Oh, incomplete pass.
All right, there's multiple flags on both teams, so they're going to want to replaying it down. There's one in the backfield for holding, and then one in the defensive backfield for pass interference.
Well, Savassier Dennis was covering in the end zone, and that flag is, there's two flags in the end zone.
There are fouls by both teams, and they will offset. Holding offense number 63. Holding defense number 35. Offsetting fouls, replay, fourth down.
Well, Chris Lindstrom is the right guard in his 7th year, a first-round pick by the Falcons in 19, and he's guilty of the hold. Buccaneers guilty of pass interference in the end zone, so the penalties offset will redo fourth down and goal from the 4-yard line.
And Penix actually started to back up like he was expecting the snap, and that should have been a false start as well.
Buccaneers defensive line thought it should have been, but none flagged. So they'll do it again, replay fourth down and goal from the 4-yard line. Penix, shotgun look from the 4, moving right, trailing 4. Bucks with a 3-man front. In motion, Kyle Pitts comes back to the right. Here's the snap. Pump fake, running with the ball. Pitts dives to the goal line. Is he in? Is he in? Touchdown, say the officials. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Michael Penix. Great effort. Lunges to the goal line. This will be reviewed. His knee may have been down.
Yeah, his knee might be down. We're going to see in a minute. Cansey gets a hold of him and trips him up. Yeah, he might have got there. The knee's not down. We'll talk about a game of inches.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers led 17-13. We have 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Now, all scoring plays are reviewed by New York. It's called a touchdown on the field.
Right on the field is touchdown.
Well, Penix hand hit the turf around the 1, and he lunged to the chalk at the goal line, and the football did hit the chalk. It's ruled a touchdown on the field. Now, they'll review.
No, I think they...
Have they already reviewed?
I think they have.
Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. And the Falcons lead by 2, 19-17. You have 2 minutes, 17 seconds remaining. Buccaneers have one timeout in the 2-minute warning. And a long way to go to try to tie this game, if the point after is good. The spot is down, the kick airborne, and Koo makes it a 3-point lead. 20-17. Did that last drive last forever?
Forever.
Aided by 2 roughing the passer penalties, a challenge, 3 reviews, and Michael Penix, a quarterback keeper, ran right up the gut and lunged to the goal line and scored the touchdown.
Yeah, they had some opportunities. You know, you have 2 personal fouls. You aid them with 30 yards of penalties. You make a good stop on the goal line. You know, just they were rushing good, and Vita Vea and Cansey got separated in the middle, which opened up Penix to run straight up the middle.
2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. In this ball game, the Atlanta Falcons have just retaken the lead. They're up 20-17. A drive that began at the Atlanta Falcon 9-yard line. They go 91 yards in 18 plays and score on a 4th down and goal situation, a 4-yard run up the gut by quarterback Michael Penix. Now you know why Kirk Cousins is on the sideline, huh? Making $124 million. 20-17. Dynamic kickoff. Younghoe Koo kicks it, and Sean Tucker's going to bring it out the far sideline. He breaks the tackle. He gets by Koo and dives to the 37-yard line. Well, Koo will be given credit for the tackle. And that's a nice return. Sean Tucker. See if Baker Mayfield of the Buccaneer offense can do something we have had trouble doing today. Move the ball. against the Atlanta Falcons. But remember, it was a punt return by Cameron Johnson that sparked our touchdown drive here in the second half.
For sure.
You know, if Younghoe Koo misses that tackle, Sean Tucker's still running. And they're changing the name of the stadium to Ford Stadium. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trail by 3, 20-17 with 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the ball for just the fourth time in the second half. Empty backfield, Baker Mayfield. Good snap, belt high, looks upfield, dumps the ball up. That's a caught ball on the 49-yard line by Mike Evans. Boy, a tight window for Baker Mayfield.
2 minutes.
Bucks have reached the 2-minute warning. We still have that one timeout remaining. And 2 minutes to go, trying to win this ball game on opening Sunday. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. Timeout. Bucks trail by 3, 2 minutes left. Let's take a timeout. Your Ford F-150 drive of the game. It comes down to this final 2-minute drive by the Buccaneers. We trail 3. Can we come from behind and win or tie the game and take it to overtime? That's your Ford F-150 drive of the game. Brought to you by Ford F-150, official truck of the Buccaneers. At the 2-minute warning, Tampa Bay has the football near midfield, the Buck 49-yard line, moving right to left. And a 12-yard catch by Mike Evans on the first play of this drive. Good start. Evans in the ball game now has caught 5 passes for 51 yards. He is the leading receiver on the Bucks. Emeka Egbuka has his first career touchdown grab. And Baker Mayfield has thrown 2 touchdown passes, one to Egbuka and one to Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving, the setback now. Shotgun look, sidecar right. Irving shifts in motion to the right. Here's the snap, shoulder high. Gets the pass away, caught by Bucky Irving. He's hit immediately and knocked out of bounds. They're going to keep the clock running, though. Boy, that's a big-time tackle. The safety came up and saw that play coming all the way. That's Jesse Bates.
Yeah, and Baker, he's going to Bucky the whole way on this one.
A minute 40 to go, 100 seconds left, second down 9. Mayfield under pressure, steps up in the pocket, avoids the sack, lifts it all the way, throws it toward a receiver, incomplete. That'll bring up third down and 9. Boy, Baker Mayfield avoided a sack, and I don't know how he did it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers down to our final 2 snaps, third down and 9. Need to reach the Atlanta Falcon 41, and listen to this play, sitting loud. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in all white have converted 6 of 13 third downs to this point in the ball game. See if Mike Evans comes into play. Cade Otton, a tight end, flexed out to the right side, and Sterling Shepard will join him on that right side. Shotgun look moving left. Baker Mayfield now changing the play. Steps back into the gun formation. Wants the snap. Here it is. Gets the snap good. Looks upfield. Throws the ball. Caught ball. First down on the side of the 40 to the 39-yard line. Sterling Shepard. It's first down and 10.
Yeah, it's a nice job. I mean, Baker's under pressure, and he's, again, finds the guy he has great chemistry with. Sterling Shepard running a short crossing route.
He may have changed the play. Here's the snap a little high on first down. Pump fake. Tips the shoulder, runs to his left shoulder, throws the ball downfield, and throws it out of bounds. A flag has been thrown. Is that intentional grounding on Baker Mayfield? No.
Number 98 dove on the back of his legs as he was trying to run out of bounds.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
It's going to be a personal foul.
He threw it across the line of scrimmage, and Ororo is the guy that hit the Baker Mayfield. We think that's going to be the ruling on the field. Buccaneer bench saying, hey, you got to flag that guy, don't you?
That's a long discussion. The way these calls have gone, I wouldn't be surprised if they call it off.
Well, Land Clark is our referee. He's been busy, and there's been a lot of stuff going on today.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 98. A 15-yard penalty. First down.
7th penalty on the Atlanta Falcons, and that comes on Rook Ororo. And the Buccaneers will benefit from that 15-yard penalty. That aided the Falcons on their 91-yard scoring drive to give them a 20-17 lead. A minute 4 to go. Buccaneers still have that one timeout. In the back pocket of head coach Todd Bowles, his 4th year as the head coach of the Buccaneers.
All right, don't take a sack.
Line of
You're in
scrimmage.
field goal range.
The
Do
25.
not take a sack. Throw it away if you have to.
25-yard line, empty backfield, Baker Mayfield. He's got Bucky Irving as a slot receiver to his left. Takes the belt high snap. Looks. Throws the ball toward the end zone. The receiver. It's a caught ball. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka with a defender all over him. He makes the grab in the end zone. The Bucs take the lead.
I tell you, what a tremendous route. This is a skinny post. Pocket's starting to collapse on Mayfield, and he throws one right down the middle where only Egbuka can catch it. But when the ball's in the air, his body's so calm, he just continues to run and reaches up at the last second to catch the ball.
Emeka Egbuka killed Big Ten secondaries just like that his entire career at Ohio State. And he has just given the Buccaneers a 23-20 lead. Point after touchdown is huge now for Chase McLaughlin. Buccaneers have just retaken the lead with 59 seconds remaining. The point after try. It hits the upright, and it is no good. A missed point after, a missed field goal for the reliable Chase McLaughlin in today's game. And now Younghoe Koo could do what he did a year ago. Tie the game and take us to overtime. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Wow. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23, Atlanta Falcons 20. The touchdown pass, a 25-yarder, and a great grab by Emeka Egbuka.
Great play, great route. He had a step, game of inches. That defender had his hands right in the way, but he still was able to make the catch.
5 plays, 63 yards. The point after touchdown is missed. It took just 73 seconds for the Buccaneers to retake the lead at 23-20. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense denied the Falcons 3 times in a row, and on 4th down and goal from the 4-yard line, Penix was able to sneak his way in and score a disputed touchdown that took a lengthy review to award the Falcons the go-ahead score. And then the Buccaneers in 63 seconds answer with a great grab by Emeka Egbuka in the end zone. Here is the dynamic kickoff by McLaughlin. It's going to come down around the 1-yard line. Will be brought back out by Jamal Agnew. And Agnew finds one guy to get bit by, and he's going to be smothered and drop shy. And here comes the late flag. He's dropped shy of the 25-yard line. The flag was thrown from one of the officials trailing. It's going to be a block in the back. A block in the back, I believe, on the Falcons' return team.
That's good. It's going to back him up.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team number 4. A 10-yard penalty, first down, Atlanta.
Well, the Atlanta Falcons have 2 timeouts remaining, 52 seconds left in the game, and Kaderil Hodge is the guilty party on that illegal block in the back on special teams. Remember, it was Kaderil Hodge that caught the winning touchdown in overtime here in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium a year ago. Well, the penalty moves the ball back to the Atlanta Falcon 14-yard line, far side hash. They're a long way to go, but remember, they just went 91 yards to take the lead a minute and 13 seconds ago.
Well, you got to know where Kyle Pitts is in this situation.
52 seconds remain. Falcons have the ball for the 4th time. They start at their own 14-yard line. The Falcon 14. Here's Penix to throw. Dropping back under pressure. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run with the ball to the 20-yard line. 20-foot slides at the 28-yard line. He ran a long way now. They got to hurry up to get back to the line of scrimmage. See if the Falcons will spend one of their 2 valuable timeouts. They will.
Timeout. Atlanta. The second of the half. Be 30 seconds in length.
Younghoe Koo has kicked long field goals. A year ago, he was injured and did not have a typical Younghoe Koo season for the Atlanta Falcons. In fact, he missed 9 field goals, very uncharacteristic of the veteran out of Georgia Southern. His career long is 58 yards, and that was last year against New Orleans here. So the Buccaneers with a 3-point lead thanks to the great catch by Emeka Egbuka, his 2nd touchdown grab of the game. Baker Mayfield has thrown 3 touchdown passes in the game. First down and 10 at the Falcon 26-yard line, moving right. Good snap, belt high. Dropping back to throw. Anderson, he gets the pass away. Call ball and out of bounds down the near sideline. Another brilliant throw, and Ray McLeod makes the catch on the near sideline, but getting close to midfield. See where he stepped out. I thought he stepped out of bounds somewhere around the 40-yard line. They're going to give him progress to the 40.
Yeah, he was able to make that turn, and somebody laid out to try to knock that ball away and miss.
Spotted at the 50-yard line. 36 seconds left. They're one first down away from a potential tying field goal by Younghoe Koo. Ray McLeod out of Clemson. Nifty footwork down that near sideline. 2 big splash plays, 2 first downs, and this closing drive by the Falcons trying to win this ball game or at least send us to overtime. Here's the snap, empty backfield, dropping Penix, pass gotten away, caught ball by Pitts to the 40, Pitts inside the 40 to the 39-yard line, to the 36. That's the guy you mentioned just a moment ago,
that's the guy in
Levante
these
David
situations, and they left him in. So he didn't go out right away. He was a later check down or an angle route. Was able to cross Tyke Smith's face.
Timeout. Atlanta, their third and final of the half. It'll be 30 seconds in length.
Well, if they get nothing from here, the line of scrimmage is the 36-yard line. This would be about a 53-yard field goal attempt for Younghoe Koo. We just mentioned that last year he had a 58-yard field goal in this stadium. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense now, a quarterback sack would be absolutely beautiful. We only have one in today's ball game. In fact, they have no timeouts remaining with 27 seconds left. The Bucs have 1 timeout. It's first down and 10, Falcons at the Tampa Bay Buccaneer 36-yard line, moving right from the near side hash. Shotgun look, sidecar right, dropping Penix looking toward, he dumps the ball off, caught by Bijan Robinson, outside the numbers, spun inside the 30, falls down at the 25-yard line. They have no timeouts. He's inbounds and the clock's ticking. The clock ticking down to 13 to 12 to 11. They don't have a first down yet. It's second down and 1. He'll spike the ball. That'll bring up third down and 1. Now, do you gamble and go for it, or do you bring your kick team in because you have no timeouts left?
I think
9 seconds remain.
I think they're going to try to take one quick shot. It's going to be a timing route, unless you go vertical. But Robinson, he should have. Looks like he stepped out of bounds.
The ruling on the previous play is under review.
Yeah, he stepped out of bounds when Savasi Dennis spun him around.
Well, he's down a yard short of the first down. Did he go out of bounds around the 30? How many reviews have we had in this game? I don't have a spot on my scorecard.
After review, the ruling is the runner stepped out of bounds. The ball will be placed at that spot. Second down.
Well, let's find out where the spot is. They're checking with New York to see where they're going to spot the ball and the time.
He's going to get his timeout back.
The clock shows 9 seconds.
Clock operator, please reset to 21 seconds.
So that gains 12 seconds. And the Atlanta Falcons will be at the 30-yard line. That'll be second down and 4. Second down and 4 facing the Falcons. They have no timeouts remaining. 21 seconds on the clock. They had hurried to the line of scrimmage because they thought that Robinson had not stepped out of bounds and the clock was running. So second down and 4. Falcons, shotgun look. Michael Penix at quarterback. Tampa kid trying to beat the Buccaneers in his first start against Tampa. Dropping to throw after the belt-high snap. Gets the pass to the far side. Caught ball by the far and out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Goes Kyle Pitts. And that'll stop the clock. He got the first down by a yard. They spotted just shy of the 25-yard line. 16 seconds left. And again, the Falcons have no timeouts. Tampa Bay leads 23-20. A missed point after touchdown.
But really just a good job of Penix. Really, the coverage down the field was good, but Penix came out of the backfield, ran a flat route, and was able to get out of bounds. But good job by the defense making him use plays in time.
I know that Penix is not a rookie. He has 3 career starts under his belt. This is 4th. And he's moving the Atlanta Falcons down the field in their 1-minute drill. 16 seconds left. First down 10. The line of scrimmage, the 26. Dropping to throw Penix. Throws toward the far side. It is a incomplete pass. Knocked away at the last moment by Antoine Winfield. Second down and 10. And Winfield just absolutely clobbered the intended receiver, Casey Washington.
I tell you, and this was going to be a catch, Gene.
Yeah.
He came from the middle of the field, and if he doesn't knock that ball away, it's likely it's going to be a touchdown.
Antoine Winfield returning perhaps to his rookie form. his all-pro form. Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense now with 11 seconds left. Can you stop the Falcons and run the clock out? Keep an eye on Kyle Pitts, as you mentioned. He's in the slot to the left side. Drake London is always at that. Here's the snap. Clock running down to 9. The pass to the far sideline. It is incomplete. A collision on that far sideline. No flag thrown. I don't see one. And that will leave us with 6 seconds left. And Raheem Morris says, okay, I've been lucky on my challenges. I've got the reviews to come my way. And I'm going to bring my kicker in and try to tie this game and go to overtime. For the second year in a row, the Bucs and Falcons might have to go extra time at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Younghoe Koo has kicked a pair of field goals, a 41-yarder, a 46-yarder. And this field goal attempt will be from the 34, a 44-yard field goal attempt to tie this ball game. 6 seconds remain. Tampa Bay Buccaneers trying to deny. We have sacked Penix just once. Now timeout.
The Bucs are going to use their last timeout.
Yeah, Todd Bowles spends the timeout. Surprisingly, Koo goes ahead and kicks the ball.
Prior to the snap, timeout, Tampa Bay.
And that should be a flag. They're not allowed to.
It'll be 30 seconds in length.
Bucs are saying that should be a penalty on the Falcons
because they called the timeout before the snap.
Tampa Bay Buccaneer coaches on the sideline below us cannot get the attention of Land Clark. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lead by 3. Koo can tie it and take it to overtime for the second consecutive season. Remember last year we came up here on a Thursday night. Kirk Cousins brought him back, passed for over 500 yards, and they tied the ball game and then won it in overtime. We never touched the ball in overtime. Koo's field goal attempt will be from 44 yards, far side hash. He is a right-footed kicker. A little different angle, perhaps. The holder, Bradley Pinion. The snap, a good one. The spot is down. The kick is airborne, and it is, oh my goodness. It is
no good.
No good. He missed it wide to the right. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will prevail in Atlanta.
Remember,
2 seconds remain.
Earlier in the game, you remember he hit the upright, and it went in. Well, this one, it was far enough back that it missed outside to the right. He pushed it.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23. 2 seconds left. We lead 3. 1 kneel down, and we go home happy. Tampa Bay Buccaneers will defeat the Atlanta Falcons and hold serve in the NFC South. Wow, a game of inches in football. Penix scores a touchdown to go ahead by 3. And then the Buccaneers come back in less than a minute 20 and score a go-ahead touchdown. And here's the snap, the final snap of the game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have defeated the Atlanta Falcons 23-20, the old-fashioned way. A missed field goal. Wide to the right, and what a great start to the 50th anniversary of this Tampa Bay Buccaneer franchise.
Yeah, that was definitely not the best game the Bucs have played. It came out, and we can see early that none of the starters playing in preseason, affected it with the tackling and run fits and getting out of position. But to their credit, they got better and moved along. They got a couple huge plays out of a return game to set up the first touchdown drive. And then that last one where Tucker was able to get the kickoff return out. It's nice to see that return game in both phases playing an impact to getting that splash play to give the offense some momentum. But overall, yes, McLaughlin was off a little bit today, but he's been very consistent for a very long time. But, you got 1 sack. Obviously, you need a little more pressure on the quarterback, but they got their full game in, and they were able to come away with a victory. And, that's the biggest thing. It doesn't matter how it happens, Gene. It just has to happen.
Well, Baker Mayfield throws 3 touchdown passes, 2 to rookie wide receiver Emeka Egbuka.
How good is he?
My goodness, and that touchdown catch to give the Buccaneers the lead with 59 seconds left. He had the defender all over him, and he made the snag, and Mayfield put it right where he could grab it. And that gave the Buccaneers the lead and eventually the win, 23-20. Buccaneers 1-0. Next week we play a Monday night game in Houston against the Houston Texans. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 23, Atlanta Falcons 20. How about them Buccaneers? Can I say it? Bucs win! Bucs win Bucs win. Wow.
That was well done.
Wow.
It's tough to go on the road, a division opponent, and win a game, especially coming off the preseason and not getting a full game in for the starters.
With that win, the 64th meeting between the Bucs and the Falcons, we're all knotted up at 32 wins apiece. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in front in the NFC South early. Let's take a timeout.